Come on in the room. I said, come on in the room. Goddamn, these Doritos with hot sauce are slamming. Who else do that? Get the spicy, the flaming hot Doritos with some of that crystal hot sauce. You don't know nothing about that, deal. How they say it down south? You don't know nothing about that, deal. What you know about that, deal? So my family down south used to say to me every time I went down to visit, what you know about that deal? What? My aunt was running around. We knocked something over and pissed one of my country aunts off. Sit your ass down right there. Me and my brother cracked the fuck up in her face. You know, kids, they ignorant than a motherfucker. You know, kids, you ignorant. You don't give a fuck. You'll laugh in somebody's face real quick. We laughed right in her fucking face. What? We got the shit beat out of us afterwards for embarrassing my mom like that. But it still was a funny moment. She beat the brakes off of us that day for embarrassing her like that. It wasn't just because of that, though. We was doing a whole bunch of shit. I beat up one of my cousins, blacked his eye. I don't know why the only reason why I beat him up every summer. We never liked each other. And every summer I would beat him up. He got me one summer. I was coming off the summer. He finally got me. And I had to sit with him the whole summer, talking all that shit. And I could never get him back that whole summer. Because he would find ways to avoid me. Or he didn't want to fight. Next summer, I said, fuck that, I'm going to make him fight me. Hold on, my wife phone. All right, I'm back. Mr. Switchy. Lord Quaz, what's up with you? Damn, y'all piled in here real quick, didn't y'all, today? Yo, he took that video down that he did talking about Polite last night. And I think he did it on purpose for the simple fact that, again, for the third time in a row. Now, I usually go live in the morning. And when I go live at night, I usually don't put up a reminder. So when I go live at night, it's random. And I noticed that every single time I went live, my last 3 lives, he either went live right before that or right after it. No, I called 3 lives. He went live this literally seconds after I hit the end stream button. Literally seconds afterwards. I would get a ping on my phone saying that he went live, but yeah, you lied. Dysnomia, what's up? he talked about Polite last night. I didn't watch it, but I'm pretty sure it went a little something like this. I don't know why black women choose rapists. I don't know why black women is always choosing rapists. And just like that nigga that drugged me. I guarantee you'll probably want something like that. How much y'all want to bet? If he ever puts the video up. Matter of fact, let me check Twitch. I wonder. Let me check Twitch. Let me check Twitch real quick and see if because sometimes he'll take a video down on YouTube and leave it up on Twitch, thinking I'm still not going to find it. Yup. This dickhead left it up. This jackass. Yeah, he left it up on Twitch. Yeah, damn, you did 30 minutes of that bullshit. Hold on. No, this not it. This not it. Let me go back. Let me go back. I seen we did this one the other day. Where's it at? Oh no, he really took it down. A coward nigga took it down. You ain't slick. He's a bitch nigga. How you gonna talk shit about somebody and take it down? He probably said some stupid shit. The motherfuckers is probably on him. He did another video the other day and took it down. Bro, you ain't getting no views over here on Twitch. 85. Damn, 75, 70. Damn, bro, ain't nobody watching you over there, buddy. You ain't got nobody over there, buddy. Damn, I dropped from 18 to 11. Damn, it's like that, y'all. It's like that, y'all. But we can still finish the video that we were finishing up yesterday. The one he did the day before, because he's still saying some off the wall shit on this too. Watch when the video start. You can be like, the fuck? Because I started it just a little bit to see where we was at, and I'm like, damn, off the bat. he off the cut, he off the rip with this shit. Watch this shit. Watch when I hit the play button. You can be like, Rim. He wasn't lying. Right off the back, he say some off the wall dumb shit. Watch this. I got my tea back, y'all. Got some chai. Slam it. Here. Now go watch Blippy. Whatever the hell that thing is called. That dude, that weirdo dude is called Blippy. That somebody, whoever created Blippy, kill yourself. Whoever created Cocomelon and Blippy, do me a favor. Jump off a fucking bridge right now.
Outside the holidays, what the fuck does America produce domestically? Besides, I don't know. I don't fucking know. To be honest with you, I don't know what the fuck get produced over here domestically. Because we don't know. We don't, like I said.
We don't farm. You're trying to say we don't farm? We don't have any farms in America, buddy? Is that what you're trying to imply? We don't have any gold in America? I know our dollar really ain't backed off of shit, and we just be printing money, but some of it is. It's backed off of actual natural resources and not the United States legal endeavors. What did he say it was? What did he say? Wait, let me go back a little bit. What did he say the dollar was based off of? His attorney in martial arts schools or something like that.
Producer, because
he said my dollar is going.
Like I said, sometimes you ain't got no choice. Sometimes you ain't got no choice. And if you somebody that ain't had no choice, I ain't judging you. I was in the streets when I was a kid. I did shit. I ain't had no choice. But if you got a choice,
hold on. Let me see what the fuck he said about that dollar. Damn, we was only 20 minutes into it. We did it
right now and shut it down. So I say that to say, I don't know how the fuck they making their money over here clean to where they number one. Like I said, keep it real. I ain't know they get financial.
Hold on. I just want to go back to the money.
Only motherfuckers I see over here getting money is human traffickers and motherfuckers like that. So like I said, that's what you call undocumented pay. That's not
hold on. Only I will go back a little bit more. This shit is hilarious. We're gonna let it play a little more today.
I'm like I said, I already got my shit ready to go. And not only am I calculating shit, I came up with my own inventions. I have 3 inventions. I continue to say this. One of them I'm not gonna repeat again. But like
nigga, you ain't never say none of your inventions.
Yes. Yeah, right. More you get paid more and you work less, so now motherfuckers could be outside. My skill.
Oh, did
50 times dollar greater than the US dollar.
Oh, here we go.
And somebody else go to work for 2 to 3 hours and come the fuck home, and that's not gonna really hurt you because the value of the dollar is about to be so increased that working 2 to 3 hours would be the equivalent of if you worked a double at minimum. Because at minimum, my dollar is 150 times dollar greater than the US dollar already coming out based off my legal work and my build as well as my martial arts school capabilities and all of my.
What? He said my dollar is going to be 100 times greater than the US is coming out off the bat based off of his attorney work and build and martial arts schools capabilities. I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck did you even what? This is how you know he doesn't really know shit. You don't even know that money has to be backed off a natural resource. Gold, diamonds, crops, that type of stuff. You can't just present somebody a dollar and be like, yeah, print this out. And they ask you, so what's this dollar based off of? We're natural resource. What are we basing this money off of? What's backing this money? My legal work and my build and my martial arts school's capabilities. Hang this nigga. That's what they're gonna say. Fuck the bullshit. You go to China with that shit? Kim Jong-un, you gonna hang your dumb ass. Where did my thing go? Hold up, wait a minute. Gotta push the pause button for a second. You go to Kim Jong-un, he gonna hang your dumb ass. I promise you. Y'all, he don't know shit, Quaz. Anybody that would say something like that, let you know that and then he stopped and made up some shit. Based on my legal work, listen to what he said. He said, based on my legal work, my build, and my martial arts school, he just threw martial arts school capability in there just to make it sound good. So what he did was he put a word salad behind his dollar. You can't back your dollar, your money off a word, a fucking bro. You can't back your dollar off of a fucking a word salad, bro. One more time, y'all. I'll let it play. He said, based off my martial arts school capabilities. Nigga, you ain't even got no martial arts school. You don't even train no more.
50 times dollar greater than the US dollar minimum. Because at minimum, my dollar is 150 times dollar greater than the US dollar already coming out based off my legal work and my build as well as my martial arts school capability.
Listen, he said my martial arts school. You just threw martial arts school capabilities at the end of it to make it sound legit. What? That didn't even sound that made it sound worse. That's the worst part about it.
Dollar is 150 times dollar greater than the US dollar already coming out based off my legal work and my build as well as my martial arts school capabilities and all of my skills. So, and do you agree with that? That sounds like a great idea.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna push the
yeah, right.
Because
you get paid more and you work less, so now motherfuckers could be outside. You could be with your family. You ain't got to worry about daycare or, like I said, because I feel like spending all that goddamn time away from the community, away from the home, is the reason the children is in danger and the homes is fucked up in the first place. Because ain't nobody goddamn home. Okay, so like I said, I already got my shit ready to go. And not only am I calculating shit, I came up with my own inventions. I have 3 inventions. I continue to say this. One of them I'm not gonna repeat again. But like I said, nigga,
yeah, but you've never even said the invention. The only thing you've told us about those inventions is your calculations. That's the only thing you've told. Trust me, I would have known. If anybody would have known, I definitely would have known. Don't you think I would have saw that shit? Come on, somebody would have sent me that shit really quick. Only thing you said about those inventions is based off the population of China, Korea, Japan, and that's how you calculated how you're going to be a trillionaire, which is completely fucking psycho because you're not calculating like at least probably majority of those, probably a good 50% of those, the entire population of the world, 50% or more is children who don't know who the fuck you are, not interested in nothing that you do. So you gotta take half of that away, or more, probably a good 75% of the world is children who don't know who the fuck you are. I don't know. His hat feels like in the motherfucker. That mustache is evil. Evil. Every time I see it, that's the first thing that pops in my head. Evil.
My law library that I'm building will calculate my true value. Ain't nobody gonna lie to me about my motherfucking value, because not only have I already calculated.
Nigga, you've been lying to yourself about your value.
We gonna double check that shit with Japan and with artificial intelligence, because you not about to tell me I'm not worth more than the US.
You gonna be salty.
To be honest, I don't know how the fuck the US even making this money, because ain't nobody over here doing shit. And all of the motherfuckers that's making money, the police is harassing us and taking us to jail.
Bro, I feel sorry for him when if he actually takes it to somebody and gets real calculations and gets a real legit answer. I feel bad for him because it's going to shatter this nigga world. But he's in denial. He'll probably be like, nah, you lying, you racist. Nah, you lying, you racist. Knowing him, that's what he'll probably do. He'll be like, nah, you racist and you lying to me. He trying to rob me. He trying to drug me.
Yeah, we're trying to rob us, as you can see. So outside the motherfucker
he already saying it before he even get his shit calculated by a legit person. See, when you do shit like that, he's trying to think ahead and be like, oh, you're not going to rob me. So when he doesn't get the answer that he can jump back to it and be like, see, I told you them niggas was going to rob me. And you know his dumbass followers are going to catch me and believe it.
And us and taking us to jail or trying to rob us, as you can see. So outside the motherfuckers if you getting money in America, they pulling you over and wilding and trying to impound your shit every chance they get, or they wilding on you. They don't give a fuck if you a doctor or a rapper or whoever. It's like they see a flashy car or a flashy chain, they over here trying to rob. So outside the motherfuckers trying to rob and steal in its own country, the only motherfuckers I see over here getting money is human traffickers and motherfuckers like that. So like I said, that's what you call undocumented pay. That's not documented pay. So I don't know how the fuck when we talking about clean money that don't gotta be money laundered. I don't know how the fuck America is number one because I don't know what the fuck over here selling. Like I said, I live over here. I compete in financial market. I could go to Wall Street right now and shut it down. So I said that to say I don't know how the fuck they making their money over here clean to where they number one. Like I said, keep it real. I ain't no hater.
What the fuck am I listening to? Nigga, you know nothing about stocks and bonds. You definitely would go to Wall Street and fuck it up. You definitely would. That's accurate. You definitely would. You'll go to Wall Street and fuck everything up. Everything. The motherfuckers would be jumping out the Empire State Building like they did when the last time the stock market crashed. Motherfuckers was jumping out of windows. Swan dive. I don't mean to laugh, but come on, man. Ain't no stock market. The stock market crash ain't gonna make me jump out. That's how you know that's a brittle soul. That's a brittle. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to disrespect, but that's brittle. Stock market crash, you think you just fuck it. Right out the window. These niggas, I'm telling you, motherfuckers was describing walking by. You ever see that movie, the movie where with Mark Wahlberg and the plant start giving off a gas that was making people kill themselves? And it's this one scene where the constructor is working and eating his lunch, and all of a sudden you see something behind him hit the ground. Boom! He turned around and his co-worker fell off the building. He go to help him. Next thing you know, boom! Another body drop. The Happening. That's what it's called. That's exactly what's going to happen. That is go to the stock market. Right out the window. He gonna have motherfuckers jumping out the window. I'm jumping out the window with this one. Al Green, what's up, bro? He said he would be ready to be a leader 24 years from now. I agree with that.
Here, somebody said right fact. Like I said, I ain't no hater, and me personally, I don't never want my daughter to be a prostitute. Ever. What? I never want my daughter to be a prostitute.
How did you get there?
Shit. Damn.
Wait, how did we get there?
To where they number one. Like I said, keep it real. I ain't no hater. Somebody said right fact. Like I said, I ain't no hater. And me personally, I don't never want my daughter to be a prostitute. Ever. I never want my.
How did we get there? How did you jump from I'm gonna shut the stock market down to my daughter being a prostitute?
My daughter to be a prostitute. And shit, damn sure, like I said, ain't nobody pimping my baby. But motherfucking, like I said, sometimes you ain't got no choice. Sometimes you ain't got no choice. And if you somebody that ain't had no choice, I ain't judging you. I was in the streets when I was a kid. I did shit. I ain't had no choice. But if you got a choice and you choosing not to work to go be a prostitute, I'm gonna look at you. Or I mean, like you choose, like I said, I'm gonna look at you funny. But outside of that, hell no. You're not about to tell me America is the number one.
Who slabs there?
Producer. Because outside of holidays, like I said, I'm not no hater, but I'm just keeping it real.
When does America claim to be the number one producer? I don't remember us claiming that. We claim a lot of shit, but producing shit? I don't remember hearing that part. I must have missed that. We buy our shit from China. All our shit say made from China. When the fuck did we claim that we see? This is how you know he's just. At this point, he's just spouting whatever deranged shit that come to his mind. He needs serious help, and you motherfuckers are enabling me. You motherfuckers are worse than me because you clearly see that this man needs help and you're still enabling him instead of getting this man some help. but you want to jump in my comment section and bitch at me for speaking out against his behavior. No. How about you go get this man some fucking help? He clearly needs it. He clearly needs it. Nigga flip-flopping like a motherfucker. Did the flip-flop thing on me. Just like a hoe I knew back in 62. I went over there, took a... Bitch love me, man. I went over to the house, took her chicken and pretzels. I get to the door. She's a man. Flip-flop is just shit. You ever see a motherfucker flip-flop when you go crazy, flipping in your face around like this shit? That's what he do. This nigga flip-flopping. He said he's mumbling for help.
Outside the holidays, when the fuck do America? What the fuck does America produce domestically? Besides, I don't know. I don't fucking know. To be honest with you, I don't know what the fuck get produced over here domestically, because we don't know. We don't, like I said.
So we don't farm. We don't farm or any of that, right? We just a bunch of hillbilly, lazy, shucking and jiving, lazy America, right? We just don't do nothing.
All of this shit that make money over here is questionable. Well, what fast food restaurant?
Money.
We don't even know what the fuck is in that. We don't even know what the fuck kind of meat that is. And I'll be letting y'all know right now, that be the meat. That be the actual meat of kidnapped victims. They just dispose of the bodies in the meat industry. So I don't think we really counting that money. We ain't counting that. Night.
Nigga. Are you fucking serious? Are we serious right now? Is we really serious right now? Yeah, he's a fucking idiot.
Club niggas is fighting and shooting in those, so those ain't really going up. What else? Like I said, besides human trafficking, in prison and jail is a form of human trafficking. Besides using the government to human traffic motherfuckers, I don't know how this country make money. I don't know how this motherfucking country make money. Like I said, I don't know how this motherfucker
jail is a part of human trafficking.
Shit is making money. I don't know how this motherfucking country make money. Like I said, I don't know how this motherfucker make money. And if this shit is making money, it ain't being properly documented. Like I said, it ain't being properly documented.
No country money is being properly documented at the top. Niggas, shut up. China and Asia and Korea and all the motherfucking politicians that you keep talking about is just as corrupt as the politicians in America, nigga. They allowed to actually kill motherfuckers over there where they at. Kim Jong-un is hanging motherfuckers. You trying to go deal with a man who got his own country hostage. The fuck are you talking about? This man got his own country held hostage. A lady got into an argument. I was watching a YouTube video where the dude was describing a lady from Korea. She got upset and wanted to kill this man because he told her that Kim Jong-un didn't invent basketball. He said his hat is crying. That's how brainwashed, and that's what you want? That's why you want to go over to China? Because you want a bunch of brainwashed people that you can brainwash? You want to be a tyrant? You talking about a monarch, nigga. You want to be a tyrant. You're too narcissistic to be a monarch, nigga. You're a tyrant. You need to get help.
That's all I'm gonna say. This shit ain't being properly documented. But in the meantime, between time, like I said, I'm building my own nation. I'm doing me. I know exactly who the fuck I'm working with. Blacks and Asians, I already know who the fuck I'm working with. I already know who the fuck I'm working with. And niggas could look me up. Niggas could, like I said,
nigga, make up your
look
mind.
Me up. I don't got nothing to hide, nigga. I'm from off the street. I ain't been in the street since I was 17, but nigga, my name run through the streets. Nigga, my name run through the bloods. I can name real bloods. I've been around real bloods and throw up a real hand and really get you whacked. Like I said,
naming bloods that you know is not going to prove that you were a blood. I just want to point that out. It's not going to tell me you're a blood.
I grew up in the streets for real. I'm not no motherfucking industry plant. I ain't no government plant. I ain't none of that. Like I said, nigga, I name real bloods. Nigga, my name will go up the chain.
I'm
of
surprised
command. Nigga, I
Anonymous
can start
Ops
naming
ain't
real
in the
homies.
chat.
Real homies, like I said. But I said to say this. All the years I've been in the streets, even to me converting to being a healthy man, nigga, I have never seen nobody make more money than me in the streets or legitimately. So I don't know how the fuck niggas is. Like I said, if I ain't never seen you get more money, if I ain't never.
Okay, we can stop that lie right now, nigga. You weren't getting no money in the streets, nigga. You had no job, and Camille was working. If how you getting money in the streets and Camille working 2 jobs to pay for y'all apartment and take care of you? How is that going down? Either you was the most selfish motherfucker I've ever heard of in my fucking life, or you're lying. Because according to Camille, you wasn't doing none of that. She said the most you sold was weed, nigga. Camille said you hustled a little bit, but it wasn't no motherfucking like no weight or nothing. You sold like little nickel bags of weed, nigga. I ain't never seen nobody make no fucking thousands of dollars on nickel bags, nigga. You must have been selling 1,000 nicks a day. Like, what is you talking about? Like, either you're the most selfish dickhead I've ever heard of in my life, or you're lying, because according to Camille, she was working 2 jobs to pay off, and she still got debt in that apartment. She still got debt in the apartment, according to Camille. So let's add this up. We know for sure that you're a known habitual liar. I've proved that time and time again. So I'm going to believe Camille because you're known for lying. She ain't got no reason to lie. She got pictures of y'all and your broke ass and everything. And you got pictures of yourself. You was slumming it. The fuck you talking about? I ain't never seen nobody get more money than me. Nigga, you like one of the, you sound like a old man trying to tell his kids about his glory days. And he over exaggerate, and then you find out later from his brothers or somebody that was that grew up with him that he hey, you like that old head boy, I'm fine back in the day. Boy, tell you what I do? I put the key in the door and I lock that motherfucker, didn't I? Hey, look at my eyes. Roll them. That's him. Hey, what I do? I put that key in that motherfucking door and I locked it, didn't I? Hey, look at my eyes. Roll them.
Never stood in the same room with a man. Tell me this, and tell me if I'm capping. My entire life, I ain't never stood in a room with a man that legally or illegally at the time I was doing what I was doing, whatever, made more money than me. How the fuck is the United States of America number 1?
How that got there? Wait.
Because I don't know nobody in the street. Like I said, I'm not even going to count.
I just caught that. That made absolutely no sense. He said, I never stood in a room with a man who made more money than me. I just now caught that. How the fuck is the United States number 1? What does you standing in a room with another man and having more money than him have to do with the United States being number 1 at producing, mass producing? Tell me how can anybody tell me how what did that have to do with it? Can anybody get I'm trying to figure out his angle here. Other than to try to make yourself, he's showing off for the chick he on the phone with. He trying to, glorify, over exaggerate and make shit up. Every time he go on the phone with a chick, that's what we need to start doing. Let that nigga get on the phone with a girl. That's when he start saying this stupid shit here. Because you're trying to show off for this chick so much that you're saying shit that don't even make sense. He said, I never stood in the room with somebody, a man that had more money than me. How the fuck is it? You're from the United States. That's what I mean. How did that make any sense? And all the money that you made was in the United States. How the fuck did what he said, what sense did it make? Other than to try to show off for the chick. You try to sound smart and actually did quite the opposite, sir. I'm just going to sip my tea, my chai. Oh, man, this is embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for you, bro. On that one.
Illegally. I'm going to just say legally. I don't know nobody in America, number one. Thanks. Fuck in the room with a man that same room with a man. Even to me converting to being a healthy man, nigga, I have never seen nobody make more money than me in the streets or legitimately. So I don't know how the fuck niggas is like. If I ain't never seen you get more money, if I ain't never stood in the same room with a man, tell me this and tell me if I'm capping.
You can.
My entire life, I ain't never stood in a room with a man that legally or illegally at the time I was doing what I was doing, whatever, made more money than me. How the fuck is the United States?
You know how you're full of shit on that one? You forgetting that you live with he said his entire life, right? Let's make sure he said his entire life. He said my entire life, right? I just want to make sure.
My entire life, I ain't never.
Yes, he did. My entire life, I have never stood in the same room with a man, but you lived with your aunt and your uncle as a kid. You had no job. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you knew nothing about hustling. You wasn't paying no bills in that house. And I'm pretty sure you stood in the room with your uncle plenty of times. Cat, right there. Could we go any further? You got pictures with you and Seti. You ain't had more money than him until after y'all broke up. You got pictures with that UFC fighter. I'm pretty sure you ain't got more money than him either.
Ever stood in a room with a man that legally or illegally at the time I was doing what I was doing, whatever, made more money than me. How the fuck is the United States of America number one? Thanks.
What's that?
Because I don't know nobody in the street. Like I said, I'm not even gonna count illegally. I'm gonna just say legally. I don't know nobody that was getting more money than me in this country. And if you is, nigga, I'm about to be over you anyway. But whether I'm over you or not, I ain't in competition with no man pockets but my own. But my thing is, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how the fuck the government itself is claiming they making all this money, because those of us that are making money, you ruining our lives as much as you can. Between pulling us over for no reason and impounding shit or wilding or shit like that. You, like I said, it could be anybody you consider a minority. Y'all, we could have a big chain on. They don't give a fuck. They locking niggas up and trying to ruin niggas shit. So I'm like, yeah, I've definitely never sold out. I'm never gonna sell out. But I say that to say, I don't know how the fuck they talking about they number one. Like I said, when everything is foreign. Everything is foreign, like I said, but whatever. But long story short, it's up. Like I said, I got the black community. It's up. 7 apps, 3 inventions, 2 products, 11 discoveries that I have not put out yet. The number one attorney in the world, the number one black holistic.
Now he got 11 discoveries. I don't even. At this point, I'm not surprised. Or is it? Put a 1 in the chat if you're not surprised at this point that he was going to add some more credentials onto this shit. Put a 1 in the chat if you not surprised that he said that shit. Now he got 11 discoveries. I ain't hear this shit.
Everything is foreign, like I said, but whatever. But long story short, it's up. Like I said, I got the black community. It's up. 7 apps, 3 inventions, 2 products, 11 discoveries that I have not put out yet. The #1 attorney in the world, the #1 black holistic doctor in the country. It's all the way up. Like I said, I'm going over there to study and train and heal people and be a healer. Like I said.
Wait a minute. How, nigga? You didn't even study yet, and you're calling yourself the #1 holistic healer? You've never had a patient? Nothing. The #1 attorney? You've never stepped foot in the courtroom. Yeah, you did 3 times and lost. That's like the Bengals saying they won the Super Bowl last year. It's like the Bengals saying they won the Super Bowl all throughout the early 2000s. A motherfucking lie. Oh man, this is amazing. That a man can literally walk around and say, I am the #1 holistic healer. And never ever. He didn't even start to study. He didn't even study it for. He didn't get. Where's your certificate? Where's your certificate? There's something, some type of credentials. You can't just say the credential. You can't say I'm the #1 this, I'm the #1 that, and I'm the #1 that, and be like that's my credentials, and have nothing physical or tangible to prove any of these titles that you're giving yourself. Say I'm the #1 holistic healer. Oh well, who'd you heal? Oh, I haven't had any patients yet. I'm still studying. I want y'all to picture this because, and his followers, if you're watching this right now, because it's 42 people, and I don't see that 42 people in the chat. And if you're watching right now, I want you to just listen to this. Listen to what I'm saying right now. Imagine a man coming up to you, telling you, I am the #1 holistic healer in the world or in the country, whichever he said. And you ask him, oh, wow. You say, oh, amazing. Who have you healed? What can you heal? What do you do? And he says, I'm still studying. I haven't had any patients yet. I haven't healed anyone yet. But I'm the #1 holistic healer. You wouldn't think this motherfucker wasn't crazy? A man comes up to you. Another scenario. A man comes up to you and says, I'm the #1 attorney. And you say, oh, who have you represented? Myself. And I lost every time. But I'm the #1 attorney, though. And I charge for my. You wouldn't think this man was fucking crazy? Come on. If you answer no to any of those questions, you don't want to see the truth.
And I'm gonna record and document my shit. And if it work, it work. If it don't, it don't. If it make progress, I'm going 7 apps, 3 inventions, 2 products, 11 discoveries that I have not put out yet. The #1 attorney in the world, the #1 black holistic doctor in the country. It's all the way up. Like I said, I'm going over there to study and train.
Wait, how many apps and inventions?
Okay, when they get shit. So I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely never sold out. I'm never gonna sell out. But I say that to say, I don't know how the fuck they talking about they #1. Like I said, when everything is foreign. Everything is foreign, like I said, but whatever. But long story short, it's up. Like I said, I got the black community. It's up. 7 apps, 3 inventions, 2 products, 11 discoveries that I have not put out yet. The #1 attorney in the world, the #1.
So he finally got the number right this time, because usually he fucked the number up. He give you a different number. He finally memorized it.
Black holistic doctor in the country. It's all the way up. Like I said, I'm going over there to study and train and heal people and be a healer. Like I said, and I'm gonna record and document my shit.
I'm going over there to study and train and heal people. That means you have not studied any of this shit yet.
And if it work, it work. If it don't, it don't. If it make progress or whatever. But one thing I will say, and one thing I do want to say to the world and to this beautiful black woman on my phone, I would never lie to anybody about what the fuck it is I'm trying to do, the progress of what the fuck it is I'm trying to do, and the end results of what the fuck it is I'm trying to do. Yes, I'm gonna be trying to cure people of diseases. And if some shit worked the first time, I'm gonna tell you.
Some bullshit, nigga. So you ain't ever try to lie about what you gonna do. So you ain't made 2 videos that I have. 2 videos that I have of you, Mr. Marshall. 2 videos of you asking for donations to get a lawyer to sue YouTube. You never did that, and then took that money and used it for your lifestyle. You never did that. You never opened up a GoFundMe in Sandra Bland's name. You never did that. You never claimed you were gonna open up a daycare, knowing you a fucking felon. You never did that. Collected money for that too. You never did none of that, right? He's a stone cold weirdo. My bad. I'm looking for a knife in my drawer so I can cut this mango. I'm about to fuck these joints up. It's just right too. Just right. Ooh, I'm ready to fuck this joint up. Ooh, that joint just right. You hear that? That's how you know it's good. Yup.
If it almost work, I'm gonna tell you. If it don't work and I think I could try something else, I'm gonna tell you. But what I will never do is try something on your ass that is unnatural or harmful to you, or something that I can't
hit these people in the building. Hit that like button.
Research for yourself. Do you agree?
Yes.
Facts. Like I said, I got the cures to all kinds of shit.
Everybody need to hit that like button. Do you agree? Oh, that's how y'all feel? Y'all gonna do this to me? Y'all gonna be hitting the like buttons up in Pelicans Bay. Subscribe program, nigga. Can I get a hashtag twinkle twinkle, hashtag make mop in the chat?
But a lot of people do. But like I said, nigga, I ain't doing nothing illegal. And I want to let everybody know, nigga, yes, the government do assassinate motherfuckers, and more than likely they gonna do it through some nigga off the street that they could pay who don't give a fuck about their life anyway. Or they try to do it through the police and they get away with it anyway. So I want to let everybody know I ain't doing shit but educating myself and bettering myself as a man. And as I tell everybody, even this black woman right here, I don't start fights. I ain't never started a fight. And if you ever see me fighting anybody in my life, whether they be a civilian or a motherfucker from somewhere, anywhere, I'm going to tell you that they started it. Period. And however.
Yeah, of course you're going to tell us that they started it. You tell us a whole bunch of shit. That don't make it true. He said, I'm going to tell you that they started it. Yeah, we know. That's automatic. We know. You're going to tell us that they started it. But the question is, will that be the truth?
How far that shit gotta go is how far that shit gonna motherfucking go. Because I'm not letting nobody kill me. Like I said, I like being a father and I like being a leader. And I'm not walking around with no fear of no other man in my heart. But
bro, you know what? I'll make a deal with you. I'll stop when you stop calling yourself a leader. You stop calling yourself a leader, you're off my radar. I'll leave you alone. I know you ain't gonna do it, but I'm putting it out there. You go ahead and tell Pharaoh that. If you a follower and you watching now, go tell your daddy that I said his fake ass, when the day his fake ass stopped calling himself the black leader of the black community, he can call himself the leader of our nation all the fuck he want. He can do that all day, every day. But the leader of the black community, I'm not letting it ride.
But nor am I going to act like I don't know where I'm at. We in the country where they assassinate everybody, from Aaliyah and Left Eye all the way to JFK, all the way to Philip Snyder, Arizona Wilder, all of them. So, like I said, Dink, I got a lot. Hillary got. Like I said, I had to start calling that bitch Hillary. Like I said, I don't know nobody that got a longer list than Hillary. That bitch popped the whole slave trade back off. So, like I said, I don't trust this country. Like I said, and when I'm over here, I got to move with Korea. In Vietnam, I got to move with my Asians. I don't want to deal with the government at all. And motherfucking, when I'm not over here, y'all know what it is. And as far as my baby mothers, before I play this video, all I can say is this shit I've been trying to tell y'all for years. Hopefully this shit wake y'all up. Because at the end of the day, Buddhists say temporary pleasures do not bring long-term happiness. I'm going to start saying Aten. Aten say temporary.
Bro, where are these? I just want to know, where are these Asians that you're going to be moving with? Because I haven't seen any. Like you keep saying, I got to be moving with Korea. I got to be moving with Japan. I got to be moving with this group, this Asian group, that Asian group. But we haven't yet to see you with an Asian. Ever. Ever. Come to think of it, I have yet to see you with one Asian. Can you at least show us one? You did the same thing with the white man. I'm back here with the white man. The white man this. I'm doing this and that with the white man. And don't see you with no white man.
Great pleasures. Do not bring long-term happiness. And I take that science to say I understand that it would have been a temporary pleasure for me to fuck one of y'all ass up throughout what all it is y'all put me through. But I'm saying this to the world. I have never and do not wish any harm on my baby mothers. I just hope that they learn from their actions and be the best mothers they could be to their children. And once again, what I've said before, I'll say again, do not disturb me as I'm building the relationships that I wish to exist in. And do not bother me while I'm building the nation that it is that our people need. That's it. And with that being said, I love my children, and I want them to have a good, respectable image of their mothers. And, you know, as long as I can, I will never and have never minded taking care of my children. Or their
good, respectable image, nigga. The shit they gonna find out about their mom when they see your videos. Whoo!
Their mothers, as long as I'm not being attacked, you know what I'm saying, etc. But yeah, like I said, let's keep it pushing. So this nigga right here is playing crazy in court. I guess he's trying to play insanity. Now, once again, I always give people the disclaimer that I'm not the one that's writing these headlines. Some people do write headlines to make up a narrative. Some people don't. So I'm always fair. You know what I'm saying? So if the person I'm talking about in this video, he feel like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, nigga will say that one day. But as of right now, I feel like I'm right. And so, excuse me, I know that I'm right according to my perspective. But I said to say this. I'm going to play the video right now. I'm going to give y'all my motherfucking feedback. I mean, that's how this shit about to go. Let's go.
It's a show, Judge.
Oh, it is? Okay, well, I ain't Judge Glamble, and I don't play, so stop showing out. All right, let's see. Mr. Jimmy, you want to tell your client to get a grip on himself?
All right, now I said to say this, right? And baby girl, you could jump in if you think I'm wrong at any point in time about what I'm about to say. I don't play in no motherfucking courtroom. I don't play in no courtroom. Like I said, I don't play.
You just told the judge in your case that they was human trafficking.
It's certain places I play. Like I said, I play on the stage. I do events. Like I said, I'm going to say this to y'all again. I've been doing events since 2016, 2017. I ain't never had one argument, one fight. I ain't never had the police get called. My security be there, but it never got to be like a threatening amount of security. My crowd don't be wild. Like I said, I just have a different crowd. We know how to carry ourselves. Motherfuckers come to my events with pens and notepads, and we get it in at my lectures. And then I do after parties. I do party buses and private parties, invite only. Everybody know what it is. And motherfucking, I still ain't never had no issues. So
wait, you said after the event, you do invite only. I just realized how that happens. You scoping them out while you're doing your lectures and inviting them at the end. You know how at the end, everybody's sitting there talking, shaking hands, and getting it, either signing, stuff or, picking his brain. You know how they do at their conferences and stuff. Everybody's, shaking hands and talking. During that time, you're picking them out. And we got a party bus going after this. You invited. What? Oh, I just realized that. That's cult activity right there. Sorry, y'all. This mango good in the motherfucker.
So I say that to say this. I don't give a fuck where I'm playing at. I don't play in no courtroom. Not crazy. Like I said, and damn sure not intentionally trying to agitate no staff or no judge. Because at the end of the day,
what? You told a judge she was human trafficking. That's intentionally trying to irritate the staff.
what people don't realize in a courtroom is they don't give a fuck if they wrong in there. Like, they don't give a fuck if they're wrong. A judge will look you dead in your eyes and be like, I know for a fact I'm finna make the wrong decision. I'm making it on purpose, because by the time your ass get through the appellate circuit court, it'd be 15 years before somebody say this bitch was wrong or this motherfucker was wrong. I'm dealing with that right now.
Stop fucking lying.
Of being dead ass right and have rightfully won every single one of my cases, and motherfucking Jewish judges is saying, nigga, fuck you. We don't give a fuck if you right.
No, that's not racist. Why couldn't it just been a judge? Why it had to be a Jewish judge? Judge, you wasn't young Pharaoh during this time, or this case that you keep bringing up, talking about you won and lost miserably. Nigga, what?
So like I said, hell no, but like I said, that's how they do in the court. They don't get, it ain't about if you right or wrong, nigga. It's about what with the judges who actually give a fuck about their job and the oath they took. Yeah. Righteous magistrates, but the average judge, you could consider them like a lazy ass police, nigga. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. So, like I said, one thing I would never do is try to piss a judge off, because at the end of the day,
you told a judge she was human trafficking.
I deal with judges the way I deal with police. It's like getting pulled over. I can only hope you're not an asshole. If you white, I can only hope you're not a racist asshole. And if you black, I can only hope you're not a ignorant ass nigga like how some of them parole officers be. Because no disrespect, as tired as I am dealing with white racism in this country, all the worst police I ever dealt with in my life have been black. As crazy as that sound, ain't that some crazy shit?
Nigga, when you got arrested, Arabs was the worst police. No. When you first came out, it was white police. Then it was Arab police. Now it's black police.
Baby, listen, I swear to God, I just looked down. She was shaking her head. Let me ask you a question online. Do you agree that living in this country, as racist and as aggravating and as difficult as it is to deal with white people, the most difficult motherfuckers you've ever dealt with that got authority are the black people with authority? That's crazy as fucking. That's a black woman on my phone saying. I ain't tell her to say that. I ain't Did I tell you to say that?
Nigga, you let her to say that. You don't have to tell her to say that. If she doesn't agree with you, you're going to call her all types of stupid bitches. You've already proven that.
I ain't tell her to say that. So like I said, race is like driving to the store in the back of my mind. I'm like, I hope I don't run into racism. And I hope I don't run into what we would call an ignorant ass nigga with a badge on. Just niggasism.
Niggasism.
And then I hope when I park, when I get out and I go.
Did he just say niggasism?
And I hope I don't run into what we would call an ignorant ass nigga with a badge on. Just niggasism.
What?
And then I hope when I park, when I get out and I go in the store, one of these niggas at the store just don't feel like being assholes for the day, because then I got to deal with one of y'all. So it's like going to this, like I said, little do y'all know, just driving to the damn gas station might cost you 15 years of your life, depending on if you get pulled over by the wrong motherfucker or if you got.
Yo, he is really in his own world. Yeah, he's really in his own world.
The wrong motherfucker standing in front of the store that day. You ain't got to necessarily be doing shit. You could walk to the store with your female and niggas get ignorant. Like I said, I'm the type of man. I'm intentionally not gonna say shit to you if I see you with your woman, let alone to your bitch if I know that's your bitch. But you got some niggas that will see you with your bitch and will intentionally start to be like, hey, you got a fat, just get disrespectful. Like I said, people be on a bully. But long story short, this right here is something I would never do, play in the courtroom. Now, another thing I want to say towards this, I would never play crazy nowhere in my life. I'm not crazy. I've been drugged multiple times. I've been drugged 3 times.
Oh, God.
That's how I knew I could shake back. I don't know if I told you, baby girl, I told you I was in Atlanta one time and I got drugged by this woman who was with Sinetter and them. She went to the feds one time for saying open season on the mother FNCRACKER. And I ain't know her. Like I said, I didn't know her. I just heard about her going to jail.
Now she drugged you? What? Nigga. So why didn't you say that when y'all went to court? Huh? I bet you the next one he's going to say God is Sekhmet drugged me. Because now you're mixing up stories, because it was, the first time it was, you did say it was God is Sekhmet the first time. And then when God is Sekhmet shut that down, you start lying. Now you're lying. It's oh, whoa, bro. Damn.
Jail like everybody else. And I know that when she got out of jail, she linked up with Sinetter, and I linked up with they came to one of my lectures in Atlanta, and she gave me something and she drugged me. Wow. Yeah, that shit had me fucked up.
She gave you something. Like, what do you mean she gave you something? What, like what? You didn't say how she did it. Like, did she give you a drink? Did she roll up some weed and put something in it? She just drugged you. How did this happen? You were young Pharaoh at the time. You're the world's smartest man. How did this happen? Hey, you guys say Emperor Sekhmet. Yeah.
For 2 weeks, I forgot my name and all. I was crying and all kind of shit, but I wasn't conscious of it. But Yogini,
he forgot his name. Why don't you ever see you, nigga? You're a fucking liar. Oh man, he never said this ever. Now, oh man, you're a fucking liar.
He was there and said he was there. I was fucked up bad for 2 weeks. I couldn't remember my name. Yeah. I was fucked up so bad. I was fucked up so bad. I had to stop the middle of my lecture, and I told everybody in Atlanta, I'm like, I'm gonna come back in 30 days and give y'all 2 lectures in a row for free. And I stood up there. I came back in like 30 days and gave like an 8-hour presentation. I gave spirit science and I gave something else. I can't remember.
You lying? You charged them for it?
That's how bad she fucked me up. I was sitting in the chair trying to get through it. I couldn't get through it. But I say that to say I've been drilled. Like I said, people have tried to. Like I said in my new documentary that I'm finna do, it's called The Odd Nation: The Rise of Young Pharaoh. I'm letting it all fly out. Like I said, if you ever ride, like I said.
Wait. So now he's been drugged 3 times. You notice he ain't say the second.
Said everybody I ever hired, I might not drop no names, but you gonna know who the fuck I'm talking about. Like I said, motherfuckers that stole my money, any dirty manager or any dirty person I ever worked with, I'm letting every single difficulty I've ever had on my come up, I'm letting it all come out. From the streets to motherfuckers trying to blackball me to all that.
I damn, trying to blackball me. Yeah, that was true. That part might have been true when he was beefing with Sonetta. But I guarantee you, this rise, all his problems is going to be everybody else's fault.
All that. Only thing I'm more than likely am going to leave out is my personal relationships because they never had shit to do with my brand anyway. Right. But other than that, as far as my brand and what it was like coming up and everybody trying to stop me, on top of motherfuckers fucking with me behind the scenes, but then don't want to fuck with me in public, all that's coming out. Like I said, all that Nick Cannon shit, all that shit is coming out. What? Every rapper I ever worked with, reached out to. You feel what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, me and Montana was supposed to do a song. He never sent it back. Me and Jada did Pressure, but then I told his manager, let's shoot the video. They never responded. I reached out to Lil Boosie. He never responded. I told Jay.
Because Jada them. He said, Jada didn't want to shoot the video and want to respond. Because he didn't want niggas to know he made that fucking song. He just wanted that quick bit of money that you paid him for the verse. He probably didn't even listen to the song. He probably just got the beat, heard the concept of the song, and laid his verse.
To tell Isaac Wright to tell 50 I had a case. They never responded. I don't know if 50 got it, but that's true. Like I said, all kinds of motherfuckers. I ain't gonna say nothing funny about Money Man, but me and Money Man was supposed to work together. I don't know what the fuck. Like I said, fuck all that. Even though I'm going my way. Like I said, I'm letting it all come out. It's all coming out. Like I said, it's all coming out. Because I don't want to work with nobody that I once wanted to work with. Now I'm just going to keep going by my damn self, and it's everybody versus me. But long story short.
Okay. We'll see how that goes.
Like I said, you don't want to play crazy ever because it's bad enough having something on your record that you're trying to get off that somebody wrote that was a lie. Imagine you yourself acknowledging on record that you are not mentally stable, whether it's true or not. Imagine that. And then
oh yeah, we are. We are. You're not mentally stable. We've been trying to tell you that shit for 2 years now. And then look what it evolved into.
Then it's like what y'all not worrying, what y'all not thinking about is when you get in the back and you get in one of them prisons, nigga, it be laboratories in there. It be doctors' offices in there. Like I said, it be shit in there that, like I said, it be shit in there that I ain't never been in one of them rooms and I ain't never going. But the point I'm trying to make is, like I said, that shit y'all be watching on TV, like Stranger Things, when them CIAs be having them little rooms and people be in them, man, them shits is all in them jails. Them shits is all in them jails. So like I said, your ass would be talking about you crazy, nigga. You would be the went to medical and nobody would never see your ass again. Like I said, motherfucker, you be done spent the wrong corner in one of them prisons and you be done went down to the, because they got doctors' offices and hospitals in them jails. But I'm telling you now, nigga, they doing more back there than just surgery. So, like
I get it now. Because it'll get you like this too. Because I caught myself acting like this at one point, watching all them damn conspiracy videos. You sound like a whacked out conspiracy nut.
I said, motherfucker, your ass be walking. The last thing I would want to do as a man or a woman or a child is be walking through a jail with some shit on my paper that say clinically unstable or mentally ill.
Right.
Because nigga, they could torture you and nobody would never believe you. It's hard enough trying to get somebody to be on your side just when you got a record. Imagine having a record and your shit said you mentally ill. Like I said, at the end of the day, a motherfucker come to your cell at 3 a.m. with a chainsaw and a Michael Myers mask on and murder your ass. And who the fuck will believe you? What? As crazy as that sound, that'll happen. Who the fuck will believe you? Because you said you was crazy already. So they'll put your ass on the psych ward or put your ass on the unit with all of the motherfuckers that did this. Imagine that, because he's not the only motherfucker that's doing that. So you got.
Yeah, you got too much time on your hands. You need a job. I think a job will solve all this. You got too much time on your hands to watch them damn conspiracy videos and shit, bro. It's warping the reality. Sitting in a room by yourself, watching nothing but conspiracy videos and shit like that. It warps your perception and reality. And he jumped far off the cliff. He's way off the cliff now.
You got thousands, if not millions, of niggas going to court every day, and instead of legally fighting a case, they try to plead insanity, thinking it's gonna get them somewhere. So imagine you go to a jail and it's 100 motherfuckers on one unit, and y'all all are legally documented as mentally insane. The police are coming there and start terrorizing your ass. And no matter who the fuck you tell, they always say these niggas is like, you gonna believe them, they crazy. And then there's medication that you would have to take that even if you don't got to take, now you got to take it because it's legally mandated that you got to take it. And if your ass ain't crazy for real, you will be crazy by the time your ass get done taking whatever medication they give you. And whatever the fuck they get whatever they using to sedate your ass, whatchamacallit, whatever they using to sedate your ass,
You gonna make up your next pile of shit.
Like I said, you would be crazy by the time you done. Like I said, nigga, I'm just an investor. I just was a private investigator and a researcher became out before. Coming up. But like I said, I got all kind of shit. I got a video of a cop raping the damn bitch in his cell.
Wait, you got a video of a cop raping a woman? Why would you even keep that? I wouldn't even keep it just to prove it was true. And secondly, now you're a private investigator?
I just was a private investigator and a researcher became out before. Coming up. But like I said, I got all kind of shit. I got a video of a cop raping the damn bitch in the cell. Raping a woman in the cell. And I don't know if she's 15 or 20. But it looked suspect to me. But like I said, I got all.
It looks suspect to you. You don't know if she's 15 or 20. That means you watched the video. The fuck is wrong with you?
Kind of shit. And like I said, this shit just come from motherfuckers keep putting me in jail, nigga. Like I said, I ain't asking to go on that motherfucker, but the government is racist. This white man to pull up on your ass, grab you for no damn reason, and put your ass in that goddamn jail. That Arab will too. And like I said, I recommend everybody right now, nigga, if they ever put your ass in the jail, go to that law library and just start looking in them fucking computers and read that shit like a book. Because as boring as it sounds, the shit you will find up in the motherfucking computers, like I said, I'm about to make a book out of this shit I found up in them computers. I'm about to make a book out of it. Period. Like I said, I'm about to make a book out of it. And no, I'm not crazy. Is I'm crazy to you?
No.
Is I'm suicidal to you? Is I'm out here starting beefs?
No.
Okay then, y'all. So like I said, I sleep with multiple weapons, but I keep my combat knife on me because I'm in love with it. But like I said, bitch, I wake up out my sleep like Chucky if I gotta wake up out it, bitch. Like I said, I ain't doing nothing illegal. I ain't doing nothing wrong. And bitch, I'm a retired journalist. But I say that shit to say this.
You say you retired what?
This nigga right here, I wouldn't have never recommend that shit. I ain't doing nothing wrong. And bitch, I'm a retired journalist. But I say that shit to say this. This nigga.
Nigga, are you a fucking journalist or are you a private investigator? Or an attorney? Or a healer? You, the journalist, a researcher, PI, attorney. No, I said an attorney, a journalist, a PI, a researcher, a holistic healer. Five different things, right? Attorney takes about 2-3 years. Law school, give or take, was like 2-3 years, maybe 4. Law school. Okay. Holistic doctor. Doctors, you know how long they take? About a year or so. Maybe, I don't know how long doctors real doctors never stop going to school because medicine and shit is, and they always finding new discoveries and shit. But like holistic doctors, you haven't had time to even have mastered all these things. You haven't been an adult long enough to master all this shit. Oh shit! I ain't even old enough to have said I mastered. I mean, I went to school, got my my law degree, got my holistic healing degree, or master's, or whatever the fuck they give you for that. I don't know what they give for holistic doctors. I know Inky did that like 11-month class, 11-week class, or some shit like that. What else he say? A journalist. Yeah, I go to school for that too. And what else he say? Oh, a PI. Where's your PI license at?
Right here, I wouldn't have never recommended that. I don't know who the fuck told him to do that. I don't know who the fuck his attorney was or who his friends was. But like I said, nigga, don't do no shit like that to me. No, I'm not crazy. I know how to speak. I know how to read. If I don't know something, I'm gonna ask you, and I'm gonna tell you the only reason I'm asking you is because I don't understand. And no matter how the fuck dumb I may appear to you, I'm still gonna ask you, because once I gain some understanding, I could put that understanding with the information I already have and come out with the proper understanding. But like I said, if I don't know a word or can't spell a word, I'm going to ask you. If I can't pronunciate a word, I'm going to ask you. But as far as you think I'm going in that motherfucker to play crazy for a plea, like I said, nigga, that shit is cute when you think it's working on the front. All I'm going to say is this: the shit y'all think y'all doing that's working on the front, it looked like it because it looked like you getting away with it on the front. But then when you get to the back, nigga, it's not that. Like I said, when you get to the...
Why is he always describing, like, you always try to distance yourself from black people like you're not one of us? Like you don't do ratchet niggerish shit. Shooting at your baby mom's house with your kids in it is nigger or niggerish shit.
To the back is not what you think. Like I said, nigga, you get up in them jails, nigga, them police would be, like I said, you be the head of jail, nigga, the whole staff would be the KKK. I didn't been in jails. I don't know if I told you I was in this jail, I was in this prison called Wyoming, and we ain't, like I said, I ain't gonna lie, when I ain't get into no beefs or no fights, but shit, I could see. Like I said, it was this one police in there, this motherfucker had to wear his jacket all year.
Wait, you claim that you was pressing all the old heads on the big yard, on the yard. Now you ain't getting in no beefs? What happened to Pressed? All the name brand niggas, I pressed them. I was pressing all the old heads in the yard. Ask the old heads up in Wyoming. They know about Lil Fee. I was pressing the old heads. And wasn't he saying that? Put a one in the chat if you remember him saying that shit. When he was leaning up against the statue. When he lied about killing Neef. And then the other day he really admitted who actually killed him. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember that. Don't worry, I'll wait. Sip my tea. God damn, that shit good. Y'all remember that? Y'all gonna act like y'all remember now? That's how y'all feel?
All year round, because he had a tattoo of a dead baby on his arm. A dead black baby. It get real like that. Like I said, like when you go behind them guys, when like I said, niggas be in a rush to go to jail. It's like, nigga, when you go into jail, nigga, ain't no more black people back there, nigga. That shit turn white. That shit turn white when you go to jail. Everybody white. And like I said, it's not what you think. Like, it's right. Like, you would have to. I'm like I said, I'm gonna continue to say this. I ain't telling nobody to start no fight ever. But I'm always gonna tell everybody to defend themselves, because nigga, even a monkey gonna pick up a rock, motherfucker, if you try to kill it. Don't believe me? Go try to attack a monkey. See, don't that shit grab something and fuck your ass up. So I say that to say,
what are we talking
self-preservation is a law. That's universal. Even a tree gonna defend itself.
This is the weirdest
But I say that to say,
I've ever heard in my life.
Man, you never know when you got to get it in with the staff. My bodyguard that just was involved in this shit was.
This is what you want to talk about with women? Like, what the fuck is it? Like, what the fuck is? What are we talking about here? Really? What are we talking about here?
The ex-CO and was ex-Desert Storm, and he black. So like I said, you in jail, nigga. It's between grimy ass black staff, grimy ass niggas wasting their time, and racist ass police running the jail. So nigga, you in a triple threat. If you in a triple threat, especially if you a nigga in there that's just trying to do your time and go home, whether you did it or not. If you a nigga in there or a woman in there that's trying to do your time and go home, you in a triple threat. Like I said, you in a it's probably no way you could win this shit. And then somebody in there fucking one of them grimy ass nurses or one of them grimy ass COs, nigga, you really done. But I say that to say shit. Like I said, nigga, you would be then hit a jail, nigga. Everybody in there would be the KKK. You would be then hit the wrong jail. Like I said, and then imagine going to a jail where a nigga got a dead black baby on his arm. Another motherfucker got everybody in there racist, and they might be doing coke. Like I said, I ain't gonna say no names, but nigga, the police, like I said, once you get 10, 15, 20 years in a jail, nigga, they don't give a fuck what the fuck you see. Who the fuck you gonna go tell? And by the time you tell somebody, it's too late. If somebody get murdered on Monday, nigga, it take 2 days just for your letter to get out. So, nigga, your letter not gonna get where you going, hopefully till Wednesday. And that's if somebody don't rip that motherfucker up. Like I said, that's if you get to mail it. So, hoping that you get to mail it, it'll be Monday. If somebody give a fuck to read that shit, it'll be Wednesday. It'll probably be Monday before somebody give a fuck to read it. So now we had a week of time that has went by in the prison that now somebody got to give a fuck to drive way out to just to come ask you what happened and seeing who was there and then try to backtrack on the shit. Now we had about 2 to 3 weeks from your ass getting stabbed or raped or whatever the fuck happened. Yeah, and you then wrote down that you was crazy on the paper. So now when they come to talk to you, they gonna say, what happened to you in this jail, sir? And you gonna say XYZ and the police did this, and they gonna say, don't believe that motherfucker, he's crazy, he's on meds. Yeah, because you went up in that courtroom playing like your ass was crazy. Like I said, I don't play like I'm crazy. I wouldn't give a fuck what I did. I wouldn't give a fuck if I did shoot somebody. I'm going to tell you, I shot this motherfucker because he reached for my son. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to tell you right now. Sir, why did you shoot that man? Because that motherfucker reached for my daughter and I shot his ass. That's what it was. That's what it is. Other than that, I'm playing the game or whatever. And like I said, I drink wine. I smoke weed. I don't get violent when I drink. Like I said, and matter of fact, to be honest with y'all.
Oh, my God, why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? My God, stop fucking lying. God. The fuck? You tell the truth one fucking time? Just once. Just one little truth. Just once. You're not gonna boil like I'm melting. You're not gonna melt if you tell a lie. God, the fuck? Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not gonna do what everyone thinks I'm gonna do. Get out, man. I wanna know who's coming with me. God!
I've been drinking wine the whole time I've been working. Remember I told you the whole time I did this shit, the whole time I've been studying, I've been drinking. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if what y'all would call.
Wait. So you were drinking the whole time you were studying, and you was up all night studying. So that means you were up all night drinking. I strongly doubt you were studying. My nigga. You can't study with a cloudy mind. Your mind needs to be clear when you study, bro. I mean, smoke a little, do your little thing. But drinking while you study and trying to write a book, not a good combination.
Call that, but if you like a teacher and you drinking and you creating your lessons, or you an attorney and you working on a case and you drinking wine, do it count? If you get it right, if that counted like what they say,
bro, this ain't a movie. You need to stop watching movies and conspiracies, and somebody needs to break his computer and his TV.
You was drunk driving. If I'm reading and I'm drinking wine, so I say that to say I don't get to wilding when I'm smoking or I'm drinking.
Stop lying.
Only thing you ever gonna see me wilding about is somebody trying to goddamn apparently rape me. Apparently that.
Whoa.
My kids, or somebody trying to rob me. My money, basically my livelihood. If it ain't about my livelihood and my personal being, like I said, I'm gonna literally walk right past you more than 9 times out of 10. Like I said, the way I personally feel is, if whatever the fuck you going through is not important enough for you to call 911, it's not important enough for you to call me. Do you agree? Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Thank you, baby girl. I agree. Like, if what the fuck you going through is not important enough for you to call 911, it don't involve me. The only time it involves me is if I see somebody in a situation that they're in danger where they can't call 911. Hence, I'm walking by you and you tied the fuck up or something, and I'm like, ma'am, or sir, ma'am, do you need?
It's something. It's something. He might be drunk. I don't know, man, because his conversation is scrambled. It's scrambled. Like he'll talk about the topic, veer off into some old Never Land shit, and then jump back to the topic, veer back off to another lane. He's like creating lanes from the topic. I don't know what the fuck. I can't follow it. It's all over the place. 1 minute he'll be like, my dollar is better than America's, and follow that up with, but I don't want my daughter to be a prostitute. What?
You need some assistance or whatever the fuck I say. But other than that, I ain't going on my way to be knocking on nobody's door asking them how the fuck they living. Shit, like I said, if you see me and you need some help, you better give me a sign and call 911, or I could call it for you.
45 people.
If not, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Like I said, your ass better call 911. Don't be in no domestic violence relationship with me. Relationship and thinking I'm gonna be fighting your nigga and you gonna be going back to him, bitch. If you could take that, if you don't mind taking no ass whooping, bitch, take a ass whooping.
What?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I done been through that. I'm telling you, baby girl, you laughing. Like I said, I'm not gonna say no names. I done been through that. I done had females run up to me, brother, this nigga.
Wait a minute. What the fuck did this nigga just say?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I done been through that. I'm telling you, baby girl, you laughing. Like I said, I'm not gonna say no names. I done been through that. I done had females run up to me, brother, this nigga did this. ooty ah wooty wah, and then you go outside and a bitch would be lying. But by the time you find out this bitch lied and was just trying to use you to fight a battle, it's over because y'all done already got it in. And then what women don't realize is, somebody said for real facts. And then what women don't realize is, bitch, you back in there fucking this nigga and y'all done kissed and made up, but me and him ain't kissed and made up. We gotta run into each other. Right. You know what I'm saying? So this shit might have fucked around and escalated to some murder beef, to where now one of us got to kill each other when we see each other, because this shit then the little spark flame then grew into a full-blown fire, all because you lied. That's why I tell women all the time, bitch, don't run in here telling me about what no nigga did to you. Cause your ass and think that I'm just gonna believe you because you a pretty woman or you a woman. Like, bitch, no, cause bitches be lying. Yeah, I didn't see it. I'm telling you, I didn't seen bitches get niggas shot. I didn't seen bitches get niggas arrested, and then it be too late. Like I said, by the time you find
my bad, I missed it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So
You said something.
By the time you find out this bitch lied and was just trying to use you, I done had females run up to me, brother, this nigga did this, ooty ah wooty wah, and then you go outside and a bitch would be lying. But by the time you find out this bitch lied and was just trying to use you to fight a battle, it's over because y'all done already got it in. And then what women don't realize is, somebody said for real facts. And then what women don't realize is, bitch, you back in there fucking this nigga and y'all done kissed and made up, but me and him ain't kissed and made up. We gotta run into each other.
I missed it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So this shit might have fucked around and escalated to some murder beef, to where now one of us got a relationship and thinking I'm gonna be fighting your nigga and you gonna be going back to him. Bitch, if you could take that, if you don't mind taking no ass whooping, bitch, take a ass whooping.
That's what I wouldn't stop at catch. What the fuck? I just want to make sure I heard that correctly.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I done been through that. I'm telling you, baby girl, you laughing. Like I said, I'm not gonna say no names. I done been through that. I done had people underneath a certain financial bracket to receive services for free, because DNA tests are free if you can't afford them. At least they should be in Erie County. I know that's County Law 7-222C. I don't know what that would, y'all would have to go there and then translate it to whatever county you in. Yeah. But I say that to say, I'm going to have a program in my bank that's going to specifically look up these county laws. And if not, I'll give you a small loan to go get a DNA test. Or we may can even get something, some kind of, I could get a deal in the back with somebody. Or to say,
how do we get there?
Yourself of being impregnated. What's called the paternity program. That's my best. And before I get that, you see me in public, you need some help, nigga. I don't follow the proper chain of command. But outside of that, out of there and call 911 or get to somebody who can. Like I said, I'm be walking around with the military, Asian and black. But with that being said, like I said, you see me in public, you need some help, nigga. I don't follow the proper chain of command. But outside of that, yeah, they did try to sabotage me, but
they tried to sabotage you from the start. Oh, I'm not even going. I can't give that no more focus, man. I'll fuck around and pop an artery trying to, argue with these motherfuckers. I'm not even gonna get that.
But I ran all the way through like the juggernaut that could. But anyway, let's keep it pushing. All right, so this is it. And before I get to this military video, I'm just going through all my little videos I want to speak on. All right, they say, fellas, stay safe out there. Dude asked his wife to see her text between her male friend, and this was her reaction. And like I said, this is why, out of all of the programs my bank is going to have, my bank is most definitely going to have what's called the paternity program, where what I'm going to do is, if you are a male or a woman and you suspect yourself of being impregnated, if the courts do not universally mandate pregnancy DNA tests, I'm going to have a program where if you cannot afford it, because there are county laws that allow people underneath a certain financial bracket to receive services for free, because DNA tests are free. If you can't afford them, at least they should be. In Erie County, I know that's County Law 7-222C. I don't know what that would, y'all would have to go there and then translate it to whatever county you in. But I say that to say, I'm going to have a program in my bank that's going to specifically look up these county laws. And if not, I'll give you a small loan to go get a DNA test. Or we can even get something, some kind of, I could get a deal in the back with somebody where we giving them. But long story short, not only, can you get a DNA test, you can get a DNA test before the child is even born. So like I said, and if you get a loan to get one, or he or she don't want to take one, then y'all could, go through the course to handle that. But I am going to be offering them programs, because
where you say you're going to do it from the bank. Okay, never mind.
In conjunction with that program, I'm going to have the, I believe I'm going to call it for now, the child support aid program. And what I'm going to do is, just like you can get a savings account, I'm going to have a child support account. And what that child support account is going to do is it's going to show exactly how much money your ass put in there every 30 days, in and out. It's going to have its own specific summary from your personal checking or business account. And it's going to show what the fuck is and is not coming in and out of that account. And whatever you swipe that card on is going to show you what you spend. So if somebody tries to put you on child support,
damn, that sounds like some overbearing shit. That sounds like you keeping tabs.
You can go to the courts, and even if child support, it'll make it easier for you to fight child support, because at the end of the day, most women put men on child support to financially garnish them, because they know that paying for attorneys and paying for court appearances would damage your wages, and that's called abusive litigation. It don't even be about getting no money out of you. It'd be about, oh, this man is trying to move on with another female. Let me keep dragging this nigga in the court, so he got to keep paying for attorneys, and it's going to fuck his lifestyle up. And then by the time the damage is done in your lifestyle.
Oh, man. I know she's saying the same thing. Like, even if she was a fan, like, what are we talking about here, bro? Is this a build? Is this what you call a build? Is this what you call a build? Because this is not a build. This is you rambling about stupid shit. Like, I really don't even know how to react to it. It's just dumb. I'm just letting this shit play because I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't even know what to say at this point anymore. I really don't know what to say at this point anymore. This shit's fucking stupid. Like, you're talking out your ass, coming up with false titles. You're talking in zigzags. Like, what the fuck, bro? This shit is fucking crazy. It's like, you're out of your mind. Y'all didn't really get this nigga some help.
That's all that dirty bitch really wanted. Or that's all that dirty ass man really wanted. So I'm going to just be honest with you. The way we're going to avoid that is, if you get a woman pregnant and you believe you already the father, start putting money in that motherfucking account. So whatever the kid need, baby showers or whatever the fuck you going to purchase, that shit is right there. So by the time you go to court, you can say, Your Honor, I purchased, children's supplies and products and necessities for my child that may or may not be mine, whether you did the test already, and she's requesting child support. And, this may be a form of abusive litigation because I already take care of my kid. Because most bitches only request child support from niggas that's already taking care of their kid. Why they don't request it from niggas that's actually not?
She requesting child support because she doesn't want to have to be under your thumb and your control when it comes to taking care of your kids. She's obviously telling the truth about you, basically not giving her money for the kids unless you had sex with her. And she probably said, you know what? I'm tired of this. And whenever she didn't give you sex, you probably didn't give her no money. And she probably said, I'm tired of this. And was like, you know what? You don't want to give me the money for your kids? I'll take it. Now you got to give up money every month. You're trying to show the fuck off. That's what you get, you dumb motherfucker. Straight idiot. He's a straight up moron.
I don't know, but you know it's gonna be a card to show that I'm already taking responsibility for my children. There's no reason for you to get involved in garnishing my wages any more than you already do. It's all niggas is already basically being double taxed. That's illegal. You already getting a paycheck where taxes is coming out of your paycheck, and then at the end of the year you got to pay taxes again for money you was already taxed on. So that right there already should be investigated. Then on top of the fact you getting double taxed, now you got to pay child support for children that you're already taking care of. Hell to the fuck no. So I say that to say this video right here is one of the reasons I'm gonna do that, because a lot of women don't marry men for love. They marry men for their money. When in reality, if you would just marry a man that you would love, you would get the money anyway. Because any man that got some kind of love for a woman is gonna always make sure that that woman is straight. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Right. So it's like you don't gotta marry me for what I got, because I'm a
Yeah, but you would know you wasn't. No, you won't. Because if they do something that you don't like, or they don't kiss your ass, you cut the money off. And we seen it with Golden Booty. First it was the house. No, first it was the car. Then it was the house. Then she couldn't get money from you for the kids without having sex with you. We know how you get down, nigga. You use money to try to control people. And Golden Booty and Camille didn't want to have to go through that no more. They got tired of every time they asked you for money, you told them, all right, come pick it up at the hotel. I got a job for you. Come to the hotel. You don't remember that, Jeannie? You probably don't. You must have been high.
I'm gonna give it to you anyway if I fuck with you. Boom. So just like I said this before off camera. I'm gonna say it again. Somebody else said facts. I would rather a woman just say, nigga, I don't really like you like that, and I'm fucking with you for the money. Because now I know how to deal with you. We ain't gotta have no kids. We can take the precautions, whether that be you go get your tubes tied or go get on birth or whatever the fuck you gonna do. We could take the precautions. And I'd rather a woman let me know, and then on the other hand, I'd rather a woman let me know I'm really interested in you, boom. So I could give the person myself that she deserved to her. But for the most part, like I said, this right here is a crime. And it's the same type of bitch when they get divorced, she'll try to take this man's shit. And like I said, I'm fair. Even though this is a white man and a white woman, I'm fair. I don't care what race you are. I'm fair, man. I know history too, though. So I ain't gonna never sweep that under the rug. But as far as what the fuck I'm looking at today and right now, I'm fair. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's wrong. Like I said, she's wrong. She's wrong. It's been times the white woman been wrong. I done said he's wrong. But in this case, this bitch is dead ass wrong. How? Listen to me. If I get caught, okay, we in a relationship, right? Exclude if it's monogamous or polygamous. Let's just say whatever. If I'm in a relationship, right? And you catch me cheating in my phone. Well, in this case, monogamous. You catch me cheating in my phone. Would you respect me if I be like, you can't look at my phone, or would you respect me if I just cop out and be like, babe, I was cheating, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Cop out.
Yeah, the second one.
You gonna respect the cop out, right? Right. So it's like, how the fuck is you telling your husband like you're crazy, you can't go through my phone? I feel like gaslighting somebody should be taken more serious, because that's a crime. That abuse is a crime. Like I said, it's like, why is the police waiting until somebody gets shot to make an arrest? At the end of the day, if this is green and I'm telling you it's blue, that's psychological torture. That's distorting your reality. If this is water and I'm telling you it's pop, that's abuse. Like, that's a crime. Okay, so if I'm telling you that you're not seeing what the fuck you seeing, that is a crime.
What?
At minimum, that's a crime. That's mental abuse. So it's like, at the end of the day, like I said, I don't know if they're gonna start.
Hold on. Wait. Back that up. Hold the boat. All right, say it with my camera on. Hold the boat. What, nigga? Kev, what's up?
like that's a crime. Okay, so if I'm telling you that you're not
Yeah,
seeing what
it's
the
not.
fuck you seeing, that is a crime.
Lalundra.
At minimum,
It's
that's a
lovely.
crime. That's mental abuse. So it's like at the end of the day, like I said, I don't know if they're gonna start
It's
charging
not a
bitches
crime.
or whatever or whoever with that gaslighting shit. But at the end of the day, gaslighting is a fucking crime that need to be taken
No, it's
very
not
serious
a crime.
because this is why the suicide rate is 80%. Imagine catching your wife cheating, she gaslights you to death, she not gonna give you the phone, and then when you go to court, thank God he recorded this. Because how many other situations like this happen?
No, only beta males like you say stupid shit like that. You always blaming something else on somebody else.
Where she went to court. Hopefully she don't beat the shit out of herself before she go up in there and nigga, you the monster. You feel me? You the monster. Now you the one paying. Like imagine a bitch cheating on you and then divorcing you and then taking half your shit and leaving you with the nigga that she cheated on you with while you was working. And then bitches wonder why niggas kill themselves. Because once you lose your platform or once you lose your wealth, it's like, do you know how hard it is to get that shit back when you work for it? It's not like no disrespect. Like I said, this is why I don't knock the streets, but it's like, yo, it ain't like the streets where you could go make 20,000 a day,
50 people in
blow
the
it at
room,
the
hit the
dice
mic
game,
button.
and then maybe go make 5 the next day. It's like when you're working and you're saving your money and it took you all of these years just to save 40, 50,000, and then a bitch comes snatch that in court and she what? You would never get that again. You would never get that again. Like I said, so it's like this is what women are doing.
No, they're not doing that. I agree. Women in the world, there are some women in the world that is definitely abusing the justice system to milk a nigga dry. That I can agree with, but not in your case. Is it that's not what happened, bro? We all saw the fallout. I don't know why you keep trying to, spin a narrative and change the story around on a story that we witnessed with our own fucking eyes. We all saw this shit.
They're not doing what the fuck they supposed to be doing from their youth, which is 18 to 25, and then they getting married and they playing this role, and then they getting in these marriages for 5 to 10 years doing them, and then they divorcing niggas at 30 and 35. And it's like, okay, bitch, you gonna run off with my bag at 30 and 35 and probably go get you a young nigga that you can manipulate. I'm definitely the general. Probably go get you a young nigga that you can manipulate, and he gonna think he doing something because you a cougar with the bag. But then the reality is like, what about that 30, 40-year-old man you just divorced and took his shit and dipped off? He'd never get them early years back to where he could he could be reimbursed for that labor. That's like me and all the money. Like fuck all the money I'm about to make and all the more money I'm gonna make. It's just like look at all of the money I wasted just being dragged into court for years.
Right.
I've been in court for 5 years. Just people keep dragging me in there for no reason, just dragging me in there, trying to get money out of me, dragging me. And it's like whether y'all losing these cases or not, which you are, it doesn't matter because I'm wasting money on attorneys that I could have been putting into the like not just my own businesses, but like I said, I do events. You know how much shit I wanted to do? I want to throw a damn crump dancing event. I've been thinking about. I don't know.
Nigga. When did you ever say this? Crunk dancing?
Who I got to talk to, but I was thinking about throwing a crump dancing event and hosted by Marvel vs. Capcom or some shit like that or something. But like I said, the shit I've been wanting to do in the world and in the country, all the events I wanted to throw and all of the money we could have made, everybody could have made, I can't even do it because motherfuckers won't let me get the fuck out of court. It's one case after another of people constantly just pulling me in there.
Right.
Okay, so it's like shit. Like I said, they're gonna have to buckle down. Like I said, they're gonna have to buckle down. They're gonna have to stop that frivolous shit. Because that's why the major crimes is getting, it's so much petty shit going on that major crimes is just going by right by in your face because the courts is swamped with petty shit. But let's keep it pushing.
Need a cigarette. You're like, fuck. I need a cigarette. You can call your sister. I'm not gonna harm you. I'm not gonna put my hands on you. I'm not gonna put my hands on you. You can call your sister.
You can stay.
I think we're walking dogs together.
You can record whatever it is that you want to record. I'm gonna walk the dogs with
You're walking both the dogs.
and talk to my sister. And
I ain't gonna hold you up. You got to get the fuck out of my house. Like I said, you got to get the fuck out of my house. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I don't lie to no woman about the terms and conditions of what the fuck it takes to be around me. And if you genuinely don't believe you could abide by them terms and conditions, I just would rather you just don't be around me. Like, you ain't got to lie to kick it. But for the most part, I just feel like, yo, bitch, if I'm at the end of the day, what people got to realize is there's levels to this shit. You have the nerve to be telling this man, like, or trying to gaslight this man, when it's like, when you get married to a person, it's like you might as well.
But you full of shit. Like, for real, you're full of shit. A lot of the stuff you say is just gobbledygook. You're full of shit, my nigga. You always trying to, like, oh man, I don't know how to describe it. It's weird. Like, you'll do a video on a conspiracy and then somehow, some way, make that conspiracy about your baby mom drugging you or some shit like that. Am I somewhere in the ballpark with that? Put a 1 in the chat if I'm somewhere in the ballpark with that. He takes a video, somehow, some way, a conspiracy video or some video shit like this. Somehow, some way, it always wind up back to his baby mom.
Will be your motherfucking cellmate.
Oh, it's paused?
Like, it might as well be your twin brother or sister. Like, you might as well be, like, I ain't saying nothing ancestral, but I'm saying it might as well be like, it's like living with a relative, or it's like having a roommate you would never get rid of that you should be. We assume you're in love with. So it's like, yo, imagine how this nigga feel. He like, bitch, I done spent and invested years of my money into you and paying these bills. Like, I hear his pain. I'm going to work to pay bills for you to have another nigga in my house fucking another nigga in our bed. You could have stayed single and did that. Or you could have broke up with.
Oh, wait, that's what I wanted to say. You don't know the law for shit, because when she got to get out your house, you do realize that the house automatically goes to the woman, right? When you marry a woman, that's her house. You ain't know that? If you and Golden Booty was married, whoo, wee, that'd have been her house. She would probably lost that shit, but that would have been her house. That would have been her house if y'all was married.
With me and went and did that, right or wrong.
Nice.
Okay, and then it's like on top of that, now it's mental anguish, because now every time this nigga is at work, he gonna be thinking you doing something. Whether he stay with you or not, he'll never have security, because even if he do forgive you, every time he at work, he gonna think you doing that. And 9 times out of 10, every bitch he talk to, he gonna think they doing that, right or wrong. Yeah, so it's like, in reality, you should be able to sue somebody for doing this.
Oh, God.
Because that's traumatizing.
Oh God! All right, look, this is why I'm stopping at. This give me a headache. I'm ready to throw my fucking laptop. This is some bullshit. You talking about some bullshit? And I'm tired too. Tired. This some bullshit, but that's why I'm stopping at. I'm gonna leave it where it's at. We come back to it and finish it. Cause this some bullshit. Talking on some bullshit. Shit is crazy. I really don't. Like I said, I'm all out of gas when it comes to this motherfucker. At this point, he just needs to get some help. But anyway, I'm taking my black ass to bed. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that stopped by. Like I said, we live stream. It's y'all who make these lives lit. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, make sure it's on all so you can be alerted and notified whenever I drop this heat. It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remiel, my aunt. You were just tuned into my aunt TV. I see y'all when I see y'all. Until then, you better be careful there, little buddy.